Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here, and I'm in my fishing world for probably the last time. I mean, I might come back here just to play around and because this world looks kind of pretty now. But I wanted to show you this castle. It's not much, but it's just a little castle in the clouds. You guys have asked to, see a little bit more builds that aren't just boxes, so I thought I'd show this off. I mean, it's just really very simple, but probably uses too many materials. But we're back here to talk about the Fisherman's Pocket Guide, a material that displays fishing information. This took me 129 fishing quests to get. So when you consider that fishing quests take like, I don't know, 20 minutes, about 20 minutes each, 24 minutes for the data reset, but like you have the enchanted sundial, which cuts into that a little bit. 129 times 20, that's a lot of, I want to call it AFK farming, but not even necessarily. Like, you can't be AFK for, a lot of it. You gotta be fishing and turning in fish and building NPC housing and building AFK farms if you actually want to get the most out of your AFK farming. So a lot of what I've been doing has, I think this is going to be a good chapter in our Let's Play, because this means that I'm going to stop doing things without you guys. Like, I've got really almost no reason, maybe just like a little bit of like Moonlord arena building, but almost nothing to do off camera anymore. Like, everything that I can think of that I'd want to do would be on camera, which is really nice because that means that you guys all get to see what's going on in the world of Terraria. But yeah, this was a trip. I don't think I've ever. I tried unsuccessfully to get the hotline fishing rod in 1.2.4. I've tried to get the axe. I've had a lot of, pretty intense things I've tried to do in Terraria, but this has probably been the hardest. So I just thought I'd bring you down here and show you guys. I started a Rod of Discord farm, but I don't really care about getting a Rod of Discord. Like, if I do, that's great. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, it's just a really simple farm. It gets, for some reason, even though the corruption farm I had down here and the just vanilla jungle lizard temple farm I had never really got clogged, but this thing gets clogged, and I don't know what's necessarily causing that. But yeah, I've just been trying to go for Rod of Discords and Souls of Light while I've been here. Not a huge concern. Not really gonna keep pursuing it now that I've got, I might spend some time AFK here someday, but for the near future, I've got no reason to. Let's check out that traveling merchant who just showed up. Just real quick, see if he has anything worth. Whoops. We already bought an extendo grip. He's got some things, but I don't need sake or any of this, so I'll just sell him a little bit of this stuff. I got a Illuminati hook, which I'm not even going to show off this Illuminati hook or Illuminant hook, because it's just the same. Oh, maybe I'll show it off. But it's just the same thing as the worm hook and the crimson hook. Very boring. If you like the Ivy Whip, it's a slightly better Ivy Whip, but we already have the Plantera hook, I think, and that's like a way better Ivy Whip. And you guys know me, I'm not like a big Ivy Whip person. I like the dual hook. I'd like the dual hook an irrational amount. No, that's not true. I like it a rational amount. I think it's the best hook in the game. So I stick with it for a while. Like, there's definitely hooks that are a lot more suited for building. So if you like building, I would recommend any of the multiple points of contact hooks. But specifically for combat, the fact that the dual hook, like, the fact that once it hooks to something, it's done with the hooking thing, you know? Like, it'll take you over there and then you're good. So I really like it for that. But yeah, alright, so Fisherman's Pocket Guide. We've got a lot of... Just gonna do a real quick, just put some stuff away. Whatever feels like quick stacking. I'm not gonna be super precious about it. And then I think, where did I have the... I'm trying to remember where I put like the sextant and all the... Oh, okay, put it in here. I've got another jungle crate, so we can open a jungle crate and have a look at that. Should we do that first? Okay, I'll do that first. Jungle crate. Heart Reach Potion and Platinum Bar. Okay, not super exciting. I didn't even think we got money from that one. Whatever. Yeah, the sextant tells you the phase of the moon. The pocket guide tells you fishing information. And where'd the other thing go? Where I've got a weather radio somewhere. Did I? Oh, I probably just quick stacked it somewhere by accident. Yeah, I've gotten a couple weather radios. So yeah, the weather radio displays the weather. So as you can see right now, we have a crazy amount of info on our screen. And I think that that's like the... I'm trying to remember how to... There's like another... Hit escape. I think that's everything that you can get, at least from not popping like buffs or whatever. So let's take all this stuff and combine it into a cell phone. So first we'll make a fish finder, which is going to be the thing that shows us the moon phase, the weather, and the fishing info. Now we're going to pull down our rec, which shows number of monsters, kill count, and rare creatures. Our GPS, which shows the time and the position we're at. This is also 3 pieces. This is from the depth meter, which shows our depth, and vertical positions coming from compass? Yeah, compass. So Goblin Tech is movement speed, damage per second, and valuable ore. So I think this one's my favorite of the, like, I really like seeing DPS. I didn't think I'd care about it, but I actually really like it. It's helped me evaluate a lot of weapons, and maybe it's hurt me, but I've liked it. So I've never made the PDA before, ever in Terraria. Have a lucky PDA. And now we can take our mirror, and we could also do this with, if I just go to my, like, I don't know why I've got this little, these are like the unorganized things. If I grab an ice mirror, see, I can make it with the ice mirror or the regular mirror, and I'd like to make it with the regular mirror because this is the only ice mirror I've ever gotten. So, cell phone, no reforge. I don't think we need to reforge it, but I kind of want to just hit it, like, just to see what happens. Or I mean, I don't really care. I might not even do a reforge on it, but I want to see how much it costs. How much does it cost to reforge a cell phone? Okay. I guess this is not an accessory. Oh, that's right, because it'd be weird if a magic mirror was an accessory, so you can't even reforge this. That's good to know. But yeah, this is going to display the time of day, the weather, and I guess, is it really? I guess the wind is just the cloud speeds behind us, because I don't... Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what cloud speeds would affect other than that. Maybe something that I don't know about. But it's weird that they display that like it's... Seems like I wouldn't care about the wind unless it means something that I don't know about. So our fishing power is 71 right now because of time of day and other reasons. Does it matter... Like we've got... Oh, because we've got Journeyman's Bait on us. 89 fishing power sounds more right, yeah. Because I've got just like... Journeyman's Bait sells for a lot, so I will... I need to stop... Okay, we need to get this weapons rack out of here because it's interfering with life. Okay, so Move the weapons rack to, like, Wow. Hear a dog barking in my neighborhood. That's, almost never something I hear. But, okay, that looks pretty nice. Sure, I'll put Plantera up. And Wall of Flash. Let's do them like that. Yeah, that looks fine. So yeah, we've got. I got distracted by selling the bait that we didn't need. PDA. A lot of info here. That's just a ton of information, and we can, I believe. I thought you could turn it off. Can you not turn it off ever? I guess I'm kind of glad that you can't, like, turn it off, because it'd be weird if... Maybe I just don't know how to turn it off. Is it shift or something? I don't know. I kind of got the impression that you could turn it off. But maybe you can't. That's fine. I don't really need to turn it off. I've got a ton of... Were my best... I guess Deadly were the best fetid bagnals I had, yeah. So I've got a ton of inventory space that I could put things in now. I guess I can put mud back in my hotbar. Maybe I can move this bait up to there. I don't really know what to do with all this inventory space, to be honest with you. Definitely don't need to be carrying around this many lizard power cells anymore. What was I over here to get? Oh, torches. Yeah, get some more torches. And I'll put the Illuminati hook over here in this weird little unorganized area. I'm just so happy to have that PDA. I'm getting kind of like... I guess we can put that... Yeah, I want like a neat organized... Is there anything here that I wish was in my hotbar that's not? Not really. I mean, I wouldn't mind carrying a bewitching table just to be using that all the time. Shall we go get a jungle chest and a corruption chest? I think that sounds fun. We might have to kill Plantera on a world where we have a corruption biome, because currently... Yeah, I don't know where we're going to go for those. Alright, so single player, grab this character. I guess we'll go to this throwaway world? Sure, why not? Wait, no, was this world... Was I trying to keep this... I haven't killed Wall of Flesh. So this world might be... You can't use the keys unless you kill Plantera, so that might take a while. Let's see. Was my... Okay, so my main world we have killed Plantera. So hey, let's try out some expert mode dungeon. That'll be a hoot. Time to go probably get my butt kicked. Still trying to figure out what to make of this inventory. Do I want mud and stone in my hotbar for now? I mean, obviously I'll replace it with better stuff eventually. I could see that. Mud and dirt. I guess dirt's more useful than stone. I'm very particular about where things are in my inventory. Oh yeah, the corruption key. I think you guys saw my corruption farm. It was just the Lizard Temple area with corruption instead of crimson. It worked pretty well. It didn't work so great for getting the key. It took me... I probably got about 2,500 Souls of Night trying to farm up the corruption key before it finally dropped, so... In that amount of time, I would have been due, like D-U-E. I would have been due... Why does that sound weird to me? I would have been owed quite... I do want to pick up wooden chests when I see them. Whoops. I don't want to pick up pink brick. I should have received like 4 or 5 biome keys by the time I finally got one, but that's fine. It happens. So, okay. I don't entirely know what my best, like, let's see, are any of these menacing? No. I think this is going to be... Let's see. We probably want... I'll do like 4 Xenostaffs and a Tempest. And we'll keep rocking the Pygmy armor for a little while. Whoops, I want to put my stuff back on though. So I've got a Celestial Stone because we just fought enough eclipses that I got enough things for it. I don't really know what to do with it. Like, I think the Star Veil is better than the Celestial Stone, but I'm not entirely sure. Nothing I really want from here. I'll take the gold. So yeah, what do I do with a... I love being able to see this rain while I'm down here. Hey, mechanic! Why don't you buy some stuff off me? Mechanic's not holding her own very well, is she? Don't know where anything is in this dungeon, so that could be a little tricky. Yeah, expert mode really does start to feel a little bit more reasonable in hard mode, I think. Like, I'm not in any armor that is at all unreasonable for being in the dungeon. Like, I've done the Martian event and gotten the summons that I'm using, and I've done Fishron, but that's all stuff that I usually do before I go into the hard mode dungeon. And the hard mode dungeon in expert, yeah, it feels reasonable. Feels like something that makes sense to me. I do want to pick up... I'm a little short on water candles, so I want to pick these up. So yeah, I guess expert mode just... It's... Like, it probably just feels the hardest in the early game. That's probably what really just threw me off for expert. I'll have to keep that in mind, that that's when it's like really challenging. These merchants are nice. They're probably lowering the spawn rate a little bit too. Yeah, I mean, pygmy armor, I would feel kind of naked in pygmy armor, even in a regular dungeon. But I feel alright. Do I want to grab... I mean, I'll grab the bewitching table because why not? Hey, we got a tabby. Those are kind of hard to get. I'm not going to complain about that. There's a ton of chests right around here. We really want... I think that Thorns potion. Why not? Really just looking for some biome chests at this point. Not getting much ectoplasm considering we are in... We're in expert mode. I don't feel like I really need another alchemy table. But I'm gonna pick it up just because why not? Watching tables, I mean, at this point it makes sense to pick them up because they all stack with each other. Seeing a little bit of pink blocks in this world, which is like a little strange. So I've never opened this world. Like, I'm telling you straight, I've never once opened this world in like any kind of T-edit program. So seeing pink blocks is a little bit confusing. And by that I don't mean like pink textured blocks. I mean like pink error blocks. But I've seen it come up for Rockley Smile on his Let's Play, where he got some pink error blocks from just like, I don't know, being in an area. So I guess it's just something that can happen a little bit more often in 1.3 than it did in prior iterations of the Terraria. That's fine. It's not like a big deal. I mean, it doesn't ruin my immersion to see a little block every now and then. Mostly just want to make it clear to you guys that I haven't, like, you know, I'm straightforward with you guys if I do like a little bit of quality of life things in T-edit. And honestly, for the majority of this Let's Play, T-edit wasn't even like a T-edit's just now out of like and it's still in beta, but there is like a working version of T-edit out now finally. So in case anybody's wondering, I'm gonna start working on custom maps again. I've been working on a custom map for just like forever, that like maybe over a year, like I don't, definitely over a year. I don't want to overhype it by saying that. Whoops, put a lot of torches down. I don't want to overhype it by saying that I've been working on it for over a year. It's true, but I mean, I haven't just been like straight working on it and doing nothing else. I've been playing other games and forgetting about it for months at a time. But what's my point to all this? My point is that I've put in a lot of time and work to it, but then when 1.3, I was trying to get it out like a few weeks before 1.3, but I just wasn't on target. Like, I was playtesting it and playtesting it and playtesting it, and it wasn't feeling like, unlike Crash Test, this is a world I've built from the ground up. Like, I've done everything on it, and I wasn't feeling like it was really all quite there yet. Okay, so he's got a different, he's a little bit different than, alright, I don't want him to be firing me, so I just really need to focus in on him. Alright, we got him down. Now I think it's time to Vampire Knives. We haven't been using Vampire Knives much, but I need to heal. So we found what? Like, we found the... Put down an Angry Bones banner, sure. Traps do so much. Like, I'm tempted... I should really be picking up pressure plates when I see them, because traps do a non-trivial amount of damage in expert mode. Do I care about that water bolt? Nope. I don't think I do. That only did 10 to me. I was worried that was going to do a lot more. I'm going to put some money away. I got a lot of money on me. There's a lot of guys around here. I wonder if I'm doing like a bad job of looking around. I'm tempted to like... I don't know if I can really get to like a safe spot. I'm tempted to go up just like a little bit. This is weird. Strange little bit of generation. This whole dungeon's a little weird. Let's go up a little bit and kind of get like out of... There's light rain versus rain? I didn't know if... I mean, I guess I've always seen that there's different types of rain, but I didn't really... Okay, so... we've explored a lot of this. Let's see if we can see on our map like any biome chests. Locked Hallow chest we know about. Okay, so locked jungle chest is there. Can we find the locked corruption chest? So locked gold chest. Might not have been by it. So it looks like there's a little bit of stuff that we haven't explored. So king slime is awoken. What? Okay, I mean I guess we're in the area. Hey king slime. Okay, that's actually great news because that means we get treasure bag, we get a shot at. These guys are sturdy. Get our inventory full of junk. Treasure bag is a good find though because we can just get another shot at a developer armor. I still haven't gotten any of the developer things, and I'd like to get Red's yo-yo, even though we've got better stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the jungle thing at least. If we don't get every single... It's nighttime now, so we should have better, like... better defense, better health regen. Because we're gonna be a werewolf. Like, the Celestial Shell is insane. Kinda like over here, right? Lord knows I'm getting enough torches. This will be... I mean, it's good that we're getting this ectoplasm now, because we've needed ectoplasm. There is the jungle chest. Armor polish. More armor polish. Nasty piranha gun. I'm gonna put a little bit of stuff away. I mean, normally I wouldn't do this in the middle of fighty times, but I'll put some of this stuff that doesn't stack away. Just to kind of get it out of our inventory. Alright, piranha gun's a good find. Man, these guys are dropping so much stuff, and I don't want to throw it away because it sells for like 8 or 10 gold each, but... they're filling up my inventory with things I don't really care about. Alright, here's the corruption chest. Oh, and I kind of want that slime statue, but... I mean, yeah, I gotta take it. It's a slime statue. And, oh, that's a really good reforge, a hun. Oh, that kind of makes me nostalgic. I think that Ruthless was the reforge that I had on like the very first Scourge of Corruptor that I ever got. So what am I putting where? That's weird that those didn't quick stack. I don't know, I'm not sure what was up there. Don't care about recall potions or a lot of this stuff. Featherfall. Alright, we can... Tiny inventory saves the day. Alright, we can sell a little bit of this stuff. Sell our key brand, which is worth less than I thought. Potions. Featherfall. Silver bullets. Hunter I actually want to keep. Gold bars, silver bars, platinum ore. Bones. There's probably like a really good way to make money off of bones, but I don't know what it is. So yeah, Scourge of Corruptor is if you haven't seen these weapons, I'm actually going to go back to our regular world, our non-expert world. And I'll show them off on the dummies. Seems to be the ideal place to show them off. But yeah, as you can see, this Scourge of Corruptor actually has really solid damage. It hasn't been buffed or anything, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it hasn't. But if I fire at an enemy, it shoots off little scourges, and those little scourges will actually go and home in on, like, if there were real enemies around and not dummies, they would go home in on those. So this is a good, if you need, like, if you're on a corruption world and you don't realize that this is good, like, you're like, oh, I don't get vampire knives, you know, woe is me. This is actually a solid weapon. Like, it's totally, the Scourge of Copter is totally viable for, like, if you wanted to take down Fishron or, you know, or just like the Golem. It's great for the Golem. The Piranha Gun works really nicely on dummies, but not on really anything else. It'll stick to an enemy for like a minute or two. I can't remember exactly how long. But you can see that the DPS is not great. It's right around 350. With this particular Reforge anyway. But, I mean, 350 is not bad for like a single target. But yeah, it just kind of sticks there and bites. And the nice thing is you can like run away. You can get pretty far away. I'm not sure how far away you can get. How far away can you get from the Piranha Gun? I mean, at some point it stopped, but I'm not sure when. But yeah, Piranha Gun is pretty good. Pretty solid weapon. We didn't have a Blood Moon, do we? Yeah, that was a lot of enemies all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using any of these. I've seen people use the Piranha Gun as like their weapon for taking down the Dungeon Guardian, so it's certainly a reasonable thing to have. And we now have all five of the thingies. The things that you get from the thing. I don't know where my chests are. I thought I put... We definitely... Oh, we've got the hollow chest up here. Nothing in it at the moment. I could get... You know, I kind of... Do I have anything in... Let's retire the granite chests. And use these guys instead. Perfect timing. I'm sure these all had names, and I'm sorry that I dug them up when I did, but... Alright, awesome. We have some weapons. Episode ran inexplicably long. I don't know why. I guess it took us a while to find those chests, but... Yeah, we got a cell phone. We have some new toys that I'm really happy with. So, yeah. Hope you guys liked seeing the results of just like... I mean, mostly I got the cell phone for me, but man, that was some grinding. Okay, alright. Have a good night, guys. See you later.